Okay, Master of Orion on Impossible this time. We're gonna see if we can fucking kick this game in the bulls on the hottest difficulty. We'll be going with 5 opponents. That'll be pretty fun on a medium galaxy. And we're doing the Mrrshans because they're one of the harder races for sure, but I like their playstyle. I'm gonna go with red. Can't go wrong. I don't know for name. Sure, let's go Mal. Since I can't think of anything else. Alright, so we're gonna start out with names here. Varalian sounds pretty good. Varalian 1. Alright, got some good old Crusader No Remorse going on in the background. Let's start by exploring the planets around us. Send them off to each of the star systems. And can we go here? No. So we've got to take a gamble then. I'll tell you what. Let's go with here, because that's most likely to have a Terran planet. Let's see where... No, I want the ships. The other one. The other one! Where's the stack I want? Here we go. Yeah, go to the green area. Alright, so I'm going to try to play this as fast as we can. And as warlike as we can. Basically, my whole goal here is to prompt a bunch of wars in between the alien species by giving away tech and having a fun time with that, and then invading with ferocious Mrrshan bombers. Mrrshans get a +4 to the attack rolls for all their ships. Ah, fuck. Yeah, we definitely want the jungle planet. Alright, let's explore that since that's 3 parsecs away. We also want to go to design and just do a new scout ship. Scout 2.0. And then let's go to our design specs and we'll get rid of all the crap that they give us in the beginning that truly is just crap. There we go. Ultra rich, barren. Wow. Well, that's fucking awesome. Let's keep going here. That's 2 parsecs away. Humans. Right next to us, huh? Go away. Our scout will chase theirs off. The Alkaris. Oh man, we're right next to our fucking hated enemy, the cats and the birds. Alright, well that's trouble already. And that's an arid planet. And that's a jungle world. Alright, so we definitely want to hold Exus, Nitzer. Let's start getting things out here. Let's produce a couple scouts just to hold things. And yeah, we'll go there just in case there's something cool. Alright, there's a couple scouts. So let's hold these planets for as long as we can before we start having to build fighters to hold them. We're gonna have to fight for them. We're looking like we're pretty close to other people. Welcome to Graziland, everybody. Alright. Let's send these guys out. Fan out, right? That's an infamous land grabbing technique. I don't know what's down here. We only have a couple turns probably until they come back with something to fight us with. Alright, so we're at 62. I want to get down to the halfway mark. So let's send 12 over. That way we get the, I think it's like a 20 or 50% boost to population growth when you're around your halfway mark. And I need some more scouts. There we go. That's probably enough scouts for right now. The music's getting me pumped up, man. Fucking A! Alright, can't go anywhere like there. Alright, those are all done. So let's just wait then. We'll send out the extra scouts at the borders. There we go. Alright. Transfer all into industry right there. Continue to grow our pop. See, we grew 3 population. That's awesome. Now, we definitely want to kind of boom our population growth. So let's take a look at designing a new colonizer. Colo 1, Kaloi, it looks like. And standard colony base. That's good. How long would it take you? Whoops. 12. Alright, let's keep building. Let's start the process, I guess. Well, no. Alkaris again. Oh, man. Sparrowhawk. Does he have lasers, or... Yeah, probably something like that. Alright, so they took that. Fuck. They took that jungle. They must have been pretty close. Range 6 away. So, okay, if we take this barren or this desert, so we'll pretty much have border wars. I really want to hold this. How far is this away? 4 parsecs? Yeah, I don't know about some long-range lasers being worthy of holding that. Let's go ahead and keep building this up a little bit. How long now? 10? Let's keep it at 5. We'll continue here. Mrrshans. With humans, okay. We've got to choose a direction. Oh my god, again. Alright. Ultra poor. Ultra poor. Alright, so those are actually just shitty overall. I mean, they're good once we can get them, you know, pumped up for research. But yeah, the ultra poor is bad. Makes them bad for defense, bad for everything else. So I think our push then is definitely going to come down here. We've got to hold this stuff. Alright, let's give 16 to Graziland again. Trying to get to the halfway mark. I don't know if we'll be able to get there in time on Impossible. We really need, and we don't even have the tech to colonize it, to be honest. So the only thing we can do is just kind of make it a pain in the ass for them to try to take it from us. We really need some research here soon. Alright, let's start with that. I really want to keep it at 5. Done. Omicron is finished. How far are you away? 3? So we can for sure take Nitzer. Depending on what we get for our tech, we might be able to hold on to this. If we get Nitzer, though, we'll be in range for fighters. So that's kind of a high priority. 9 turns? Shit. Might be worth it, though. I mean, an ultra rich is huge. Let's do it. Let's go for it. See if we can make this happen. Humans and Mrrshans. Okay, just a scout for right now. What do we find? Nothing? Oh, we already discovered it. It's Omicron. Nothing. Alright, pop 2. Yeah, we're already kind of boxed in a little bit. But I think we have some good prospects for our early land grab. We know what we need to hold. These can easily fall pretty much any time. Holding them will be like another thing, you know, because you'll need fleets to hold them. 2, 1. There we go. Alright, over to here. And then let's design some fighters. Lasers. Actually, maybe, because we're Mrrshans, it might be to our advantage to have heavy lasers. Maybe? Especially against the Alkari. I mean, their defense counts for a lot, so an extra computer would be good. And we can have a class 1 shield. That's 108 BC for that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Griffin's just going to be a much better buy. Okay. Let's start producing up a little stockpile of Griffins then. Alright, Graziland, are you at the halfway point? Yes, over halfway. So let's wait. And we'll send them over immediately to the planet we want to guard. Build. Awesome. Alright, so we'll go ahead and crank you out to be who? Let's call you Pig's Desert. Pig's Desert. Ah, humans. There we go. Yes. Time to get some trading on. Alright, form trade, 50 BC. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so immediately let's send planes there. Man, these planets suck. But they're both in colonization range. I definitely want to grab this one first, maybe? This has been 4. Alright, and let's send 20 over to here. They wish no contact with us. They're gonna hate us right off the bat. So let's try to appease them if we can. Alright, nice. Let's get a report on both these guys. Who are we dealing with? Xenophobic expansionist? Oh, man. Alright. We've really got to do a lot to placate them. They're an erratic diplomat? Oh my gosh. They're already allied, though, with the Alkaris and the humans. So that means that the Alkaris start a war with me. I'm going to get dragged into that and pummeled from the left and the right. Good thing is, although our diplomatic points with the Alkari are halved, if we can placate them a little bit and the humans are allied with them, that means we're safe on a couple of our sides. We could tech boom for a little bit. Our tech boom needs to get us to missiles and shields. And then we can have a fleet that can kind of mobile defend, and then or hit and run. And then also our missile bases on our planets can easily defend. That's going to be the strategy we're going after. Alright, so let's send you guys over to here. The Alkarias are going to be pissed about that, but I can't let them take that planet. Alright, let's maximize industry now. And get a tick on over to tech. Yeah, scout, scout. Those are so bad. Don't really have like an expansion route. Yarrow, Altair. So, okay, the humans are right here then. They're really gonna be kind of in the middle of things. Alright, and the Alkari have a room to expand down here. So do the humans. But they might just push up against us since they're allied with these fucks. Alright, the Silicoid Empire now controls 7. Bastards. Alright, so we're at the halfway mark for there. That's good. Going good right here. And let's bump up tech. Okay. So let's go battle computers. Let's Let's go for max range. And Gatling laser. Yes, for the Mrrshans, Gatling laser is fucking really good. Leave tech alone. One click, one click, one click. Max out, come on. Now I think we should probably grab this planet. Bolster our economy here. Nine. Let's go. We need it. How are we doing? 6. Let's bump it up again to kind of recover from our tech loss over there. Can I go one more and keep it at 5? No. Alright, we're good. Deflector shields, alright. Improved eco restoration, that's huge. That'll give us a lot back. So, what we're going to want to do is, I think we're bad at construction. I know we're decent at everything else, so let's go ahead and go 2 clicks into computer. Oh, I'm decreasing weapons, which is what I want to increase. Alright, so that's fine. We want computers a little higher. And then we definitely want weapons to have a priority. There we go. This looks pretty good. We have a couple turns left. Everyone's probably just, you know, maturing their colonies. Alright, let's snag that fertile back planet. Really want planetology. What are we getting? Improved eco? I mean, it might be worth it just to boom planetology real quick because it's in range. Alright, let's do that. Let's see if we even have a chance of getting it, you know? Like, let's squash that dream or not. Sakura, we're dead last for fleet strength. Oh, come on, man. Fucking bullshit. It's always fucking bullshit. Alright, so let's do stupid reference card. What's it asking for? The blue one? That looks like the destroyer. There we go. Sweet. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Next turn. We have the most Empire population? Holy shit. Okay. That's super interesting. I thought maybe the Silicoids might, but I guess, yeah, their population's slow growth is kind of sucky. Fuck. Alright. Pump everything into industry. There we go. We'll put 1 click into tech. 2 click into tech. Alright. We're doing great now. Build new colony. Ushmai. Let's see here. Junker's world. Junker planet. There we go. Good old Junker. Alright, so 65 max. Let's go ahead and send over 24, and then we want another 10. There we go, that'll get it to halfway. Here's building up the max. It's fine. Mostly give research. Okay. So we don't really have any tech just yet. Let's take a look at the races. They're an easy. They're relaxed. Can I increase the tech for the trade agreement? 100. Okay. There's really nothing else I can do. How about you, buddy? 100? Yes, alright. Good. So they're relaxed, they're uneasy. Are they still in an alliance? No. How about you? Wow, he's erratic as fuck, dude. He broke his treaty all fast. Good man, good man. I don't like those things, you know. We want war between you guys, right? Yes. And the Mrrshans shall provide the weapons. Alright, I'm thinking it might be worthwhile to take to these worlds, you know? I mean, just so we can keep expanding. You know, we really haven't seen anybody come through here. Alright, can I keep some of the research? Yes, I can. Alright, let's do it. Those planets are worth grabbing if we can mature them easy, or early enough to be defensive. Okay, so we have a decent enough fleet for right now, but if they send a death ball towards me, I'm just fucked. Silicoids. Hopefully that's just a scout and they haven't colonized it. They're looking to colonize. Jungle and steppe. Oh man, those are ripe worlds we need to grab. We seriously need to grab. Oh man, they're 6 away. Alright. Everything. You're going 100 into tech. That's kind of necessary for right now. But land grabbing is going to be super important. Which one do we want to have? Well, obviously the jungle's better. If we could produce some ships, like long-range lasers, we might be able to hold it. Just long enough. Trying to think here. It's pretty important. Alright, let's try it out. Let's go 1 heavy laser. Wait, we can't. We've got to do a heavy laser, reserve tanks, and then we go 2. Long range laser. And how many can we build? 1 a turn? It'll have to be. Alright, that's the jungle. That's the one we want. Good. We'll take this top one to be in... Oh, it's 4 away? Fuck. We might not be able to get it. I don't even know if we'll have the range. Alright, let's switch back to tech. Since we're unsure. We'll keep building the colonizer. Keep maturing. That was the Sakras who came for that planet, so we might have to take the steppe. Damn. Come on, give me that research. Humans. They're coming to grab this one. Do they have a laser, though, on their ship? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, good. So now they know that their ship's holding that there. Come on, give me that planetology. Yes, yes, that's big. Dead. Now, if we get dead, that does allow us to get barren. We can colonize barren with it. So that might actually be worth getting. Yeah, let's build the ultra poor colony. Ghetto world. Ghetto whirl. Okay, so, big question. 3 parsecs, 4 parsecs. Okay. So that's fine. We can actually leap on over to Creus. but we do need some help. Fuck. Just trying to think what we should do. Alright, let's see what some of these other stars are out here doing. And what's coming our way. Actually, let's have you chill here, just in case they decide to be jerks. Alright guys, on the next one, we go ahead and we see what's in store for the Mrrshans Empire as we're starting to enter the various stages of the middle game. See you then!